saw you during practice. You were talking to Jonathan again. How's it help to have insight from a defensive coordinator? Such a really important?
Yeah, I think it's very important to have a relationship with the defensive coordinator. Him helping me and me helping him, just how I see the game, how I see the defense, and me asking questions to get an understanding of what certain patterns are good versus certain coverages, and really just getting an understanding of how he sees the game. So we always communicate every day at practice, after practice, and just try and help each other get better, for real. So he's been very helpful.
Can you take us through that play at the link where you hit AJ late? He made the diving catch. Does it give you a little bit more juice to have those people in the stands?
I mean, I think it was exciting. Obviously, for a long time, my birthday has always fell on a day at work. Since I was in high school, little league, whatever it was, I was always playing football, which is what I love to do. And it was wonderful being in the link on my birthday, having that type of environment, the fans showing tons of love, and obviously us going out there and taking another step as a football team. So just going out there and competing, having fun, and just growing. It all comes back to the same thing with me. I don't like to get ahead of myself. I like to be where my feet are, because that's what matters. And keep the main thing the main thing. You just take things day by day. So. I think the environment was awesome, though.
Favorite birthday growing up?
I'm sorry?
Did you have a favorite birthday growing up?
Nah, I can't say I've had one. I think it's always a joy, to make it another year around the sun, and I'm truly thankful for that, knowing everything that goes on in the world and so many unfortunate things happening, so many different things happen. I'm very grateful for everything. So grateful to have another year at it and another opportunity.
How is that chemistry developing between you and AJ? I mean, it seems like you guys spoke to him a lot, during the practices and everything. I mean, is that kind of by intention?
I know we have a ton of great playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. We feel, I think AJ is just making plays, and that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to go out there and execute what's called, and make plays.
Penny, what makes him so good after the catch?
Him?
Yeah.
Well, he's like 230. He's a big guy. He has very strong hands, and he can run. So he's done it. He's done it for a while now in the league, for 3 to 4 years. 3 years? Just 3 years, right? He's done it for 3 years. So hopefully he continues to do it. I know he will.
How did it feel to have thousands of people sing "Happy Birthday" to you at once?
I think that was the first. I was wondering, I had a thought maybe that it might happen. I don't know. Then I walked in the stadium and I saw happy birthday signs and singing here and there, and just great energy, and what a day. To on your birthday, you're doing what you love, in the best stadium in the world, So it was wonderful.
So often it's talked about the pressure of playing in a town like this, for a fan base like this, but how does it help you to know that they care so much about the Philadelphia Eagles?
Well, I think it's I care so much. I have so much passion for the game, for the process, the work, and what it takes. So knowing that this city is all about that, knowing that this city is as passionate as it is, it lights a fire in all of us,
Jalen, you tweeted out Kobe year. What do you mean by that?
Well, he wore number 24. I turned 24, so last year was Jordan year because he was 23. Don't read too much into it.
Jalen, relationship building. How far back does that go with you? Learning the importance of that. Where did that come from? What are the origins?
I think the value of relationships, it comes from two things come to mind. One, my childhood, being a coach's kid, seeing how my dad was with the players, seeing my experiences, and from my point of view, always being the kid in the locker room with teenagers and hearing things maybe I wasn't supposed to hear, but seeing the importance of being around your teammates. And then Coach Saban, I think my time at Alabama, just the whole college experience, having time where you're spending time with your teammates, you're going to class with them, you're doing all these things, I feel like it's very valuable. So I think those are two experiences that kind of enforce me spending time with my teammates and holding relationships in a high regard.
Your diligence and being workmanlike and maturity, these are ways that you've been described years in terms of years beyond what your actual age is. Was there a moment or something that made you actually feel like you had to start acting that way when you were younger?
Well, I'm a middle child, so I kind of got the opportunity to watch my brother go through things, do right, do wrong, dealing with my dad as a football coach. And as I said, being a coach's kid, seeing a ton of high school guys come through and do good things and do bad things, and I made the decision early on that I was going to do the right thing. And I try and hold myself with the right type of integrity to do the right things. And it really comes from the things that I saw as a kid, you know, because I saw a lot of good examples and a lot of bad examples, and I just simply made the decision to strive to do the right thing. So I think that's where the patience comes from, the diligence, the leadership, the will to do the right thing. I think it all comes from my childhood.
About the years you spent like as a ball boy and just like a kid around those teams, you mentioned like good examples. Like, who are some of those guys that were like the good examples that you know?
Yeah, I mean, Jackie Hinton ended up going to U of H, played at Central Arkansas. My dad coached him in high school. My brother was a great example. DJ McNorton won a national championship at North Dakota State. A ton of examples, you know, and I was fortunate enough to go play football at a high level in college, and I think I wouldn't be where I am without those guys, without those experiences, you know. And those are my number one supporters back home, because those are the guys that I looked up to. You know, I've said it before. I used to spat my ankles because I saw those guys spatting their ankles. So they just meant everything to me. And now for me to be on the stage that I'm on, have the opportunity that I have, and have done the things that I've done, I know it means the world to them too. So I just, you know, I want to make them proud.
You know, in practice, there obviously aren't as many quarterback runs. It seems Sunday was a bit different. How do you develop or hone that part of your game when it doesn't come up as frequently in these settings?
Yeah, I think in practice we just want to try new things. I know we asked the other day talking about experimenting, trying new things in practice, and that's what practice is for. In a call-it situation like that, which we were at the stadium, things kind of just happen. You know, and for me, maintaining the right conditioning, I try and come out here and do some type of conditioning after every practice. So I am up to date with my running, and I'm able to run and not get fatigued by it. So it's just a work deal. It's a work deal. Knowing my body and preparing for it. You know, I cannot prepare knowing that these situations are going to come in the game.
Also, somewhat as a follow-up, it seems the coaching staff kind of disagree sometimes what's a sack and what's not a sack, because the defensive coaches might think the guys are closing in on you. You can obviously escape from pressure.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Like, you know, are there plays that are whistle early that you think would be big passing plays off schedule?
If I stop, then I probably think I got sacked. If I don't stop and I keep running, I probably didn't get sacked. So it's that's what it is. You know, we have wins and losses as a team, but sometimes you don't win those battles. So I just try and finish every play, regardless. You know.
How do you feel like was BG's reaction when you shook him the other day?
Huh?
What was BG's reaction when you shook him at the stadium the other day?
I don't know. I was trying to get north and south. I don't know. You know, ain't much to say.
How do you feel like about being known as a quarterback that can run? Is that something you embrace, or is it something you feel like in the past has been kind of like used to describe, you know, African American quarterbacks?
I think it's my reality. I know I'm a quarterback that I can run, I can throw it too, you know, and I think at every level I've done both at a high level, you know what I'm saying? So it's just for me about taking steps in every area of my game, and growing in every area of my game. So that's who I am as a player. That's what makes me who I am. Being dynamic on the field, being feared in both ends. So biggest thing is just being consistent and being at a high level. at both of those, being effective in both the rushing game and the passing game.
Nico,